Hello. Yep. Come and sit down in front of me here. Yep, I got this seat for you. Just that was the chair, not me. Honest. No, but it does sound like how I feel today, so yeah. I'll try and get this done quick. Well, about 20 minutes or so for you. Okay. Now I'm just going to quickly run everything past you, what I've got to use for you. And you're sure you're happy about using my stuff? Well, you know I'm clean anyway. Well, too clean, that's why I get dry skin. So, no, I don't have any foundation. It's just, I just put my eyebrows, the ends of my eyebrows on, and a little bit of lippy, because I'm not long awake, as you know. I just try to make myself look a little bit presentable for you, seeing as I'm trying to make you look presentable. So, right, first we'll start with the coverage stuff, shall we? So, here's the 3 things that I've got. This is NYX, and it's basically the dark circle corrector. But yeah, it doesn't, even this doesn't really work for mine, but well, it's meant to be to like cancel out purple and blue tones, but you don't really have. So if you still want some, I can put it on if you just want to brighten it up, but honestly I don't think you need it. Lucky for some, eh? Okay, so you won't need this then, okay. These are both Max Factor. One is Radiant Lift, and the shade is Light Ivory. Yeah, well, that's a good thing. You're relatively same skin tone as me, maybe just a smidge more colour you've got than me, but this one is Pearl Beige, so it's slightly, ever so slightly darker. You can't even really notice it, but so this is Light Ivory and this is Pearl Beige. This is better for coverage. It's got all the little shimmery bits in it that's meant to brighten you up. And this is Face Finity. Flexi Hold. This is like an all-in-one concealer foundation. So this is for hydration as well though. And this is a Flawless Finisher Radiant Lift. So whatever one you want. I sometimes combine the 2 of them, but you don't need that, honestly. So, you want this one, okay. Yeah, because, yeah, it would be better, what with you just having that slight little tinge more to you than I do. So, yeah, I actually got this to give me a bit more colour, because I love this, but because it's ivory, sometimes it makes me even paler. So, this is slightly adds a slight more tinge of colour, so this will be better for you, yeah. And of course, I have my wet wipes, keeping things nice and clean. So, I thought there was something missing there. It's okay, I found it. This is my Boots lip salve, like little lip balm, and sometimes it's better if you put a little bit of that on to soften up your lips before you put any lipstick or that on, but you want this? Just a little bit, okay. So I'll put all the stuff that you want me to use on this side and all the stuff that you're not using on this side, okay. And on with the lips still. Here's my 3 lip products, although I haven't used this one in a while. This is Rimmel, shade 170, Alarm. Oh, yeah, it's like proper hussy red, if you like. It's the best way I can describe it. This would, yeah, it would bring out the blue in your eyes, because it does with mine when I've got it on. But would you like to try it? You would? Okay. And then your other options are, this is my lip Rimmel again, Rimmel lip pencil. And you could either just draw the outline over the edge of your lips like I do, or you could do what I've done just now and shade your entire lips in with it. I just use it as a shader as well, because it's not quite as dark as this, so it's sort of nice lighter tone for you if you don't want to go too dark. Yeah, it's a lip liner, but there's nothing that says that you can't use it as a lipstick as well. So if you'd rather have the lighter colour than this, I can do what I've done on mine, and then I can put a little bit of lip gloss over the top, which I usually do when I'm going out. So it's up to you. You think about it. Okay, I'll leave them over here then. This is eyebrows. That's just your little brush. I've snapped all the bristles off the comb side. There's like one. There's one left. That's a little. Every time. And this is my eyebrow pencil, which I've currently got on my mid-2000s anorexic eyebrows, because it's the only ones that suit my face. Yeah, your hair is, well, mine's still got some red dye in it, but this is, this is all my natural colour, and yours is, you're about a shade or two darker, I would say, but if I use this matty side of it, it darkens them up a bit. So, well, you've got your tails on your eyebrows at the end, and they're already quite a nice shape, so it might just be that you need them brushed and then just a little bit of the matte to define the shape a bit more. I don't think you're going to need any tails drawn on or that, and it's just as well because this is literally all I have left, because I keep breaking them, because I keep dropping things on the floor, as you just seen. Oh, and this is just, I haven't used this in ages. I haven't used it since it was last sharpened, so it's nice and clean. It's just your waterline pencil. It's meant to make your eyes look more youthful and pop, you know. And it does work if you do it right. And this is your Scandalize Rimmel, and this is Rimmel as well, I think, and this is Rimmel, these are both Rimmel, and this is Maybelline. You know, just if you like these products, just let you know what make they are, so as you can. So right, let's get started on you. So I'll wipe my hands first, just to keep everything nice and clean. Now, you don't need any concealer, so we'll just start right with this. So let me shake it up a wee bit. Now what I usually do is I usually put a little blob of it on and then rub it in and I do it like in sections, just so it all has an even, it all dries evenly, you know, one bit let it dry let it dry, make sure it's all blended in, but I only use my fingers, is that okay? Yeah, I don't have any sponges or blenders, and I don't have any contour stuff either, by the way. Is that okay? So I don't think you would need it. Anyway, what with your cheekbones and your bone structure is perfect, so. I'm just uncontourable. I used to have stuff that I bought for it, but hold still. Start with your forehead. But yeah, I used to have stuff that I bought for contouring, but honestly, I'm uncontourable. It just was not working out. Maybe if I went to someone else who could do it for me, but that and eyeliner, I can't do eyeliner. For as artistic as I am, I cannot do it. All I can do is draw wings on the end, but I don't have eyeliner, so, but there's a way I can, if you wanted it, there's a way I can make the mascara look like eyeliner. You're not that bothered about it anyway. Okay, but I can still give you wings. Like, go full Red Bull on you. So, yeah. A lot of people forget to do the temple and make sure it's all, but you know me, with my OCD, I have to make sure nothing is missed. I'm just gonna make sure it's all back up here at the hairline. And, okay. Now, I need to be very gentle with this, so you'll have to close your eyes, okay? And stay very still, because I'm going to do your eyelids and just under your brows and in the middle here, okay? So, close your eyes. I'm just going to very gently rub it on. No pressure. And under your eyebrows here. Just right into the centre. I know there can be a little bits of darkness at the corners here. Well, there is on mine anyway. I don't really see it on you, but I need a little bit more. Sorry, just yeah. Just dab it and then rub it and dab it up above your eyebrows, all around the eyebrows. Okay. Down your nose now. I'll do it how I do it on me, which is I sort of dab it around the middle and then into the sides, so. Just fan it out a little bit. You don't need a lot of foundation. Neither do I usually when I do full face. I haven't done it in a while. I only need loads of it under here for these, nowhere else. So, but when I put it on, sorry, does that tickle? So just do like this for a minute so that I can get it under your nostrils. Yeah, I don't miss any little nooks and crannies. Everything's got to be just so. Is that why you came to me? Because you know that my OCD will ensure that you get as close to perfect as I can get for you. Well, I'm honoured. Good to know I still have my uses. Okay. And just a tiny little bit to go on your philtrum. Here. There. lines, you make sure it's all, because there's nothing worse than when during the day it starts to set into all your fine lines and you have to constantly keep dabbing it in, and you know, or putting more on, and then you know, no. So right, chin. So I'm doing it like this, and then I'll focus on here after that. So you just like do this so as I can make sure I get it right into the bottom edge of your lip. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it goes on your lip, the lipstick will cover it anyway and we can wipe it off, so. But it's better just having an accurate finish, you know. And I see so many people they're really pretty, but you can tell that they've rushed the makeup and it's like 10 shades too dark for them, and it's just all blotchy and it's not even matched, and it just, with my OCD, no girl, you should have, or boy sometimes, and I've seen a lot of boys like that too, you know, it's like, you should have just took 5 more minutes, you know. So, right, I'm gonna start with these, but unlike me, you actually sleep, so you don't really have that issue. You only need like a little thin layer like most normal people do, and then here, and make sure it's all matched up on your cheeks. So a little bit more, and just sort of a look up for me like this. Yeah, my lips feel very dry today. I just pat it in like that now. And this is what I do, I just gently pat. Well, I get frustrated and I can be a bit rough sometimes with myself, so I won't do that with you, you know. I won't beat you up. Yeah. I find myself so frustrated when I haven't been able to cover these that I've been literally slapping myself trying to get it on. But you don't have that problem. Just gonna make sure all these, like I said, these little crevices, it's all dabbed into them. And so we'll let that set, and I will now do your here and here, and then we'll just come back and check and make sure everything is dabbed in and that there's no little creases or that showing, because it usually takes a couple of minutes for it to dry, and then it starts to sink in, you know, to your little imperfection, your perfect imperfections. So I'm going to take it right in from the sides of your nose. Even the little bits here. I just do this because I want to be sure that I got in those little nasolabial folds. That's what they're called, yes. All the way down here. I want to make sure that I got them all right. Okay. Now quickly with this, I'm just gonna, I can slightly rub it on your cheeks and sort of pat it out like that, all the way up here, and gently on your ears as well, and under here, because you have to make sure everything is blended, like, because I remember when I used to go to school, you would have the girls come in with a brown face and the white neck, and everyone would rip on them for it no matter how pretty they were. So yeah, this isn't a very dark brown. I'm just going to do your ear slightly, is that okay? This isn't a very dark foundation, no, but you would, even I've noticed when I've rushed it in the past or haven't done it right, sometimes you can see if there's even just a little bit not blended right. Maybe it's just my paranoia with my OCD, but if you can see it on someone as pale as me, then you would see it on you. So it's better just to be sure. And now one last little bit of this, just to make sure it's all blended in down here. Yeah, you have a sweetheart, nice little dress line anyway, so it's not going to go on any of your clothes or anything. You only blend it until it basically just down the neck there. Yeah, that's it. Around the sides and just fan it out. Right, now let me check those eyes. Now it doesn't look like it's creased into them. Close your eyes till I check your eyelids. Okay, just let me give that one little smooth over. And that's another thing, I don't have eyeshadow, is that okay? I could use the lipstick to create some artificial pink eyeshadow if you wanted, but nah, okay. Just hasn't really sunk in down here, which is good. Oh, your skin must be way more hydrated than mine. Yeah. I know I still haven't sorted that problem with not drinking enough. That's what it is. I need to sleep better, eat better, drink better. Basically do everything better, you know, because my skin suffers with it. So, but we're done with this now. Do you want me to start on your brows, your eyes, or your lips next? I usually do my eyebrows after my foundation, and then my eyes, and then my lips are always last, so. Is that how you want me to do it? Okay, well. Okay then. Just hold still, because I need to give your eyebrows a little brush before I always brush mine before I draw over them and then after, just to make sure that everything is as aligned as possible. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with your tails. I think you just need a little bit of the matty side of it to now hold still again. I'm just going to put my hand on your shoulder here, okay? Just, yeah. Just, I'm just using the very, very little tip here of it, because it's only very light that you need. And just dip it back into the little, because the little pod for it's in there. Just, okay. Hold still. Just very lightly, barely even touching it. Okay. And now just another little brush to make sure. I don't know what it is, I like to do 4 on each side. Yeah, it's that whole thing with the OCD and numbers and groups of 3 or 4 or 5, and just, you know. Right, we'll do your waterline quickly. Now, you have to stay so still for this, and just sort of bend your head down a bit, okay? Like this. Yeah. Okay. We'll do 5 for each one of these. Okay. No, I'm right-handed, so I'm just gonna do them both with my right hand just to be on the safe side. I can do it with my left hand, yeah, but now I've lost count. Was that 4 or 5? We'll do another one just to be sure. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, you know, I wouldn't take any kind of risks for you. You know, I don't want to injure you. Now, the Scandalize. Now, let me show you this wing thing that I was talking about, okay? I've got it slightly on, but not as much as I usually do, and I just done it to sort of show you an example before you came. What I can do is I can draw, can you see, like proper on the ends, like really put a lot of it on the very ends of your hair, on the tails of your eyelashes, to make it look like a similar effect to what a wing would look with eyeliner. It's not exactly the same, it won't be the same, it won't look as good or stand out as much as eyeliner would, but it'll be a bit more definition, it'll make your eyes pop a bit more, so yeah. Just make sure I've got a lot of it on the brush here. Okay, hold really still and just look normal, just look normal across at me. And and we'll do 6 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now for your mascara, what I want you to do is, when I say so, slowly bring your eyelids down as I bring this up onto your lash. And I found that that's a really good way to sweep it up with a nice even coverage. So, okay, slowly move your eyelid down now. 2, 3. Yeah, that's enough. And again, slowly bring your eyelid down. 1, 2, 3. And now just blink very lightly, so as it just very lightly goes on your bottom lashes without, because I hate it when that happens. I blink, and if I've put it on too thick, it goes right on them, you know. Yeah, especially when it's took me like 3 hours to try and cover these, you know. So, okay, so what I'm going to do is wipe it all off the brush. Make sure it's all off. Get as much of it off the front of the brush as possible, and then just gently use that to even out your bottom lashes there. Just very gently. Do it like this. Okay, blink. The last part, what I like to do is once the tails have dried, I always like to give them a second little coat just to make sure it's going to stay for a while, you know. So, it's a bit much. 1, 2, and a big 1, 3. And 1, 2, 3. And that is your eyes done, my dear. Now, lips. Shouldn't take long. This is the last part. So just sort of do more like this for a second. Yeah. And your bottom lip there. And then just do this sort of like wide smile so as I can get all the little nooks and crannies. Well, I'm sorry, but you chose the OCD, you know. Now, have you made up your mind yet what you want? Sorry, what you want. It's because I don't drink. My throat's drier than Sahara. Do you want this or this look that I told you about, or do you want to combine them, or? Okay, well, I'll leave you to look through them for a second while I grab a drink, okay, because... and pick that up off the floor, okay. Sorry. That's the thing, I'm so meticulous, yet I'm still so clumsy. This is good. Yeah. Right. You don't want this one. Okay. So you're gonna go with both the rimmels and just, you want this and a little bit of gloss on top. That's cool. That's the look I used to go for, but now I tend to stick more to like the lip liner and this, but this is your look, so yeah, just the same like this kind of face again. I just have to get a wee bit closer to be sure that I'm getting your cupid's bow perfectly aligned and not over lining or anything, you know. And your bottom lip. Yeah, just keep yeah, like little puppet face. Yeah. Now do like a sort of wide smile so I can get in those nooks again. Just the same as we did with the lip balm, yeah. Nice. And now I'll have to give you this with you and the lip gloss, because obviously it's going to come off during the day and obviously you don't have your own makeup, so I'll let you borrow these for the day and you can bring them back tomorrow or whenever. I won't need them till then anyway. So I'll put this, leave this there for you. And I'll quickly get this done and just do this again. Just it's quite easier with lip gloss because you don't have to be quite as meticulous. You can just, you do, but you know what I mean. You just sort of just can do it like this and then rub it all in. And just a little bit more on that bottom lip there. And there you go. Right. I will give you this with you, and you can go into the bathroom before you go and check your look, you know, make sure you're happy with it. If there's any last minute touch-ups, come back in here, I'll fix you up while I've still got time. Yeah. But hopefully you'll be pleased with it. Yep, well, go check it. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you enjoy your day as well. Okay, right, off you go.